In the past few years since the beginning of the Obama administration, the MCC has continued, of course, PEPFAR as well. But there are a few more initiatives that have been developed by the Obama administration that I'll just touch on now. More of this will be covered in your readings for this course. One is the U.S. Global Development Policy Strategy, or policy overall, that was announced by Secretary Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State, last year, that the U.S. should have a more comprehensive policy when it came to, for example, working with communities and governments and not bypassing governments, building capacity and such. There's another initiative that is well underway called Feed the Future, which is an interagency effort within the executive branch of the U.S. government, including USAID and State Department and USDA. And then another one called USAID Forward. USAID has been significantly reorganized in the Obama administration. Its particular relationship with State Department is under review. This is a new initiative too. The whole idea being that the U.S. government is focused on making USAID more effective and better able to handle all these various challenges in international development coming up in the future. So to summarize, folks, U.S. foreign aid has increased in the last five years. That's a good thing. But despite the new resources and renewed attention, U.S. ODA remains a bit fragmented. This is a common criticism that many who follow the management of foreign aid will often talk about in the U.S. Congress, in the NGO community, those advocacy NGOs who are based in Washington, D.C. and dedicated to improving U.S. foreign aid. This is a very common issue that often comes up, and one of the facts that they will often cite is the fact that USAID is programming only 45% of U.S. foreign aid. At times, some critics feel that foreign aid management and policy in the U.S. can be too bureaucratic, too cumbersome. There are many U.S. laws on foreign aid with many different goals and many different players, as you saw from that pie chart early on in the lecture, many different agencies, and it's felt that these programs overall could be much more streamlined and fewer agencies involved, and it would mean overall a more effective and efficient management of U.S. foreign aid. There are many players involved in this, and there's a lot of progress that's been made over the years. But a few key things we need to keep in mind is that the U.S. leadership here is absolutely paramount, given the absolute amount of foreign aid, so the volume of foreign aid. As I've said, $30 billion, by far the largest in the world, multilaterally, bilaterally. So it may be a smaller percentage than it is for many, many countries in terms of their overall budget in their country. We need to keep in mind that the U.S. has got the key leadership role to play in particular, and all countries follow this because of the size of the foreign aid budget and the influence, the effect that it can have around the world. So the point here, folks, is that when the U.S. fights poverty, everyone wins. The beneficiaries, the host countries, the aid agencies, the whole world in the end benefits from clear and conscious U.S. leadership in foreign aid.